Okay, we are go, but I'm not sure that everybody can hear me. Apparently, I have a really poor upload connection tonight. Um, the download connection is fine, but upload connection is really poor. I'm just under 4, and I need at least 5.5 to actually deliver. Um, it could be Andy that it is due to overuse. It could be that it's because it is Halloween tonight, of course, and all the kids might be online watching horror movies. But I can't understand why that's affecting the upload speed and not the download speed. I would have thought that if everybody was watching horror movies and stuff tonight, it would affect the download speed, not how much is being uploaded. But I guess it's all using the same cables, I guess. So I don't know why it's so poor tonight. And it's like the whole weekend it's been absolutely brilliant. I've had super speeds. I've been watching streaming football. I've had super speeds, not any problems at all. And now tonight it just seems to have gone bad. And interestingly, just like the channel seems to have gone bad. And I'm having like panic attacks about the channel because I think the channel is dying. And I'm getting like 12 views like when I'm uploading a video, and that's not good. And it has been dying for a little while. I had really good growth up until about 3 months before the new, about August, September, before the new. So about 2 months before the new game started, I started to see a decline in views on watch hours. And with that came a decline in the subscribers. What's actually happening now is my first video in the West Ham series had 300 and something views. That's about standard. Even the big channels are only getting about 5% upload. Are only getting about 5% viewership from their total subscribers. So that would be about the same as they're getting to get 300. And then it started to go downhill. The next video was about 120, then the next video was 50, and so on, until today's video has actually only had 12 views. And if we keep declining at this rate, we are not going to be meeting what YouTube requires for monetization. And if we decline at this rate, I think about 6 months, and YouTube will demonetize us because it just won't be worth doing it. And they have regulations. You have to reach 4,000 watch hours consistently. If I start getting down towards that not happening, I'm going to be really panicking. I don't know what to do. I think I have to change what I'm doing. I think YouTube is overloaded with people doing Let's Plays. And I think there are now thousands of people who've started channels. I see so many people with channels now. And I guess that there's just not enough viewers to go around anymore. And I know other channels are suffering as a result. So it's almost becoming to the point. And actually, one of my favorite creators actually quit towards the halfway through last year, just saying it just wasn't worth the effort of actually doing it. So maybe there is a trend downwards. And there's a hardcore that I have of about 40 or 50 people who watch the videos. There's a hardcore of about 12 people who come to the live streams. It's not enough to sustain the channel. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think what I might do is I'll start the new saves But if they don't go very well, then what I might do is change tack altogether. Somebody once said I have a voice for storytelling, and so what I might do is tell stories, and that might be doing videos which are stories rather than let's plays, like whatever happened to Declan Rice, managing in Africa, stuff like that. I really don't know what to do. Very, very difficult, but if it does go on like at the same rate, there's not much point in doing it. It just could be quite sad having built it up to where it is at the moment. It just might be that people are just playing the game at the moment and therefore have no time for viewing. It might be that more people this year decided that they were going to get the game, and then rather than last year, people waited a while to see if it was worth it and watched videos on YouTube to see if it was worth it. But this year, I think maybe people have just decided to go straight out and get the game. And so they're not watching anymore. They don't need to watch because they've made the decision already that they're going to buy. I don't know why it's happening. But we have to try something different, because at this rate, the channel will be gone in 6 months. So I've got to fight, and I've got to try and do something different. We'll see what happens. Talking of doing something different, we have moved on a little bit here. I think we were knocked out of the... I think we haven't moved on at all. We saw the Arsenal FA Cup, and then we drew with Everton. So we're out of the Champions League, which is good news. We're still struggling to beat these teams down at the bottom of the league. And yet Arsenal just dispatched them without any problems at all. So I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I was thinking tactically. Where's James when you need him? I was thinking about switching up the tactic a little bit. James's idea was to play an inverted wing back, so he's going to be coming in this area, joining the midfield in this area. He's going to be getting in the way of Ruiz out there. I don't want to actually change the system now, because they will be not used to playing. What I could do, I suppose, is maybe if I move him over, I could play in a more traditional 4-2-3-1. They are quite familiar with that. And then I could... That is just going to be rolls, isn't it? That's going to be the problem. Yeah, it's just rolls. So maybe we can still play with a Segunda Volante and use a DLP next to him. It's going to be very risky. One winger, perhaps, and then this guy will be coming in here. And that's probably where he's going to be more useful, because the shadow striker will be here, but the Volante on attack is going to be coming up in here. So we should have a line going across. We should have a line going across. And it should then, if I've got this guy going up here, I don't want to go any more attacking than that. So this fullback will need to be on support, because I need to leave someone at the back. Tricky one. Or do I use him as... Bohinen can't play there anyway, so I don't know. This is like, what would you guys do? I'd I've only got Andy in here. What would you do, Andy? Or just stick with the original plan until the end of the season? I've got some ideas. I've been working on some ideas for tactics, but they're nowhere near finished yet. Nowhere near the finished product. So I don't know what to do, actually. Do I change the shape or do I just stay the same? I could even go with a 4-3-3 and bring a DM down here and play a 4-3-3. I think probably the best idea is to stick with what we were doing. Take him up to centre mid on support. I prefer to play a full-back on attack, but he needs to take a support role and this one needs to be on attack. Actually, no, it's the other way around, isn't it? I don't know. Have him as a winger. Do I want him cutting inside and bumping into my shadow striker? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Let's play a game. Let's see what happens. We've got Leeds to play. Just wondering if they are pacey. Can they dribble and are they pacey? That's the thing. Well, they have no pace. They're actually not a very good team. And they can't tackle, so we should run at them. We should just try running at them. So let's go to our tactics screen. No pace, so we should play with a high line. We'll press them. And I think we should run at them. So I still want to underlap. Let's try that. I don't know if that's actually the best team to play. What is my assistant suggesting? Marcus Antonio, Esposito, Isaiah Jones. Yeah, I'll go along with those. Those are my first team players, aren't they? Esposito. What I do have to watch out for is that the is the squad dynamics. This is falling apart at West Ham. It's all the way down here now. It's almost right down to the bottom, with players who are unhappy. This is like, that's one of the hard bits of FM24, keeping your dressing room happy. 2 wide centre-backs and a middle, the DLP in front of them. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play with tactics. These are not working in FM24. I don't think they're dynamic enough for FM24. And FM24 needs much more fluid style of play, I think. Who is my normal? Torres Ruiz. Asprilla needs a rest, doesn't he? Amadozic needs a rest as well. But I'm going to have to put him on the bench. Okay, we'll go with that team. I think we need to assume that we're good enough to beat Leeds. Isaiah Jones isn't actually fit, which is great. We should be good enough to beat this team. But you know what it's like against teams lower in the league or worse than you. We should have enough nous to beat this team, but Hey, it's a local rivalry. I don't know if they can do it. Oh, we have sound on. It's quite nice that they've got the muffled sound when you're in the dressing room. It's at a much lower volume. Yeah, I agree with him. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure you do. And it is a decent start then. It is a fairly decent start. At least we do have the ball. We could do with a few wins tonight, because if we don't finish in the top 10, Amadozic will leave. I mean, luckily, I don't have to manage them next year. Many of the players will want to leave if Amadozic leaves. So we do need a couple of wins tonight. But that was terrible. Who was that? What was going on in midfield there? And Brandon Williams has just given the ball away. But so have Leeds. We've given it away again. It's all a bit frantic, isn't it? So I think maybe we need to slow it down. Just control things a little bit better. Because at the moment it looks just a little bit frantic. But we are at least the ones coming forward. Oh dear, is that a penalty, referee? No, he's not given a penalty. He's going to have a look at his little box. I don't know what it is at West Ham, Andy. Like, everybody is like unhappy at West Ham. I've sold 3 of them just to get rid of them, because otherwise I'm losing the dressing room. So I've sold 3 of them. I think there's another one on the way out. Ben Rama's on the way out as well. I think I'm in the winter. I've got £68 million to spend just as a result of players that I've sold. Hey Finley, mate, how you doing? No worries, just in time to see us take the lead against Leeds. We need some wins. All right. How did it go? Did you get any lollipops there, Finley? There's been a few round here tonight. I've given them a few lollies. Keep them happy. The Leeds are certainly putting the boot in, aren't they? Oh, what a chance. Antonio's in space. Good save. Good save. It is, I mean, the good and bad of the game. The graphics are really good. Fair play, the graphics are very, very good. The bad of the game, it's impossible to manage a dressing room. And I don't actually trust what's going on the pitch at the moment. Don't trust the results. Oh, referee, Leeds are putting the boot in, aren't they? Come on, ref, that was another penalty. Come on, we got to dispatch Leeds. If they're going to be doing stuff like that, we just need to just concentrate on scoring goals. We are pushing them back. They are defending very deep. We're pushing them back. Let's see how deep they are. And we have all the momentum. Got drenched. Is it raining bad? It's actually not raining here. I think there's a few spots in the air, but not much rain. Oh, come on. How did you miss that? Is this key highlights? Yeah, it is. Weird. Do I need to up that a little bit? Well, it's all Middlesbrough at the moment, but only 1-0, and that is always a worry, especially in a derby game. We've got to start putting the ball in the back of the net. And I don't know if it's just because it's frantic that they're just like not calm. I'm going to drop the tempo down a little bit. Just try and control the ball a little bit more. What's happened there? Referee, has he given another penalty? Nope. I think we fouled there, didn't we? But Leeds, maybe it wasn't the right thing to do to drop the tempo. It'll only take one shot on goal and Leeds will score. So hopefully lowering the tempo will mean we have a lot more control over the game. Oh boy, passing is terrible. And yet it's 60%. I wonder if the game is just like, oh, come on. I wonder if the game is just like making mistakes because you're not a very good team. Like passing, the goalkeeper's got a bruised hand now. I've never seen goalkeepers, no, I think we need to put the tempo back, don't we? I've never seen goalkeepers get injured so much, ever. I've been playing FM for a long, long time. Slowing the tempo down didn't help at all. Come on, let's get a move on. Let's get a shift. We need this second. Oh, see, this passing is horrid. But Leeds' passing is just as bad. What is it? What is going on? Why are they passing so badly? Again, looks horrible, doesn't it? Looks like they've never played football before. They're like thinking, what is this white thing? What the heck is going on here? Yeah, Leeds are coming back into it now. Because suddenly, in the last 5 minutes, my players... And I'm not... What is going on here? Why... oh, this. I don't like that little green button up in the corner. I miss that so many times. I don't like what I just saw. I'm going to tell them that. I wasn't happy with what I just saw. It was terrible. Now I've got like a goalkeeper who's not played all season. He's in goal now. Oh, God. Injuries are like... I mean, I've heard people... Oh, come on. There it is. That's been coming, hasn't it? Because we just suddenly started playing like we've never seen a football before. I have no idea what to do, how to deal with this now. Let's go attacking. Antonio is rubbish. Who else is rubbish? Torres. Get off the pitch. Isaiah Jones. That's all I can do, isn't it? Let's make those changes. I just, I just don't believe. I don't trust the game. I actually don't trust the game. Narrow the width. I said that in the it's fairly narrow now. I said that in one of the videos for the West Ham series. I just don't trust the game at the moment. I don't trust what it's doing. And that's a pretty sad situation to be in. And it's just like Leeds have just taken over. And we can't put anything together. We were just like dominant for 35 minutes. Leeds have now taken over. And it was like 35 minutes. Suddenly our passing, we couldn't pass the football. And I don't know what that was about. And that's why I don't trust the game. It doesn't make any sense. And Leeds have taken the lead. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go very attacking them. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, who needs to come off? 6.5 for Esposito. It's just like they don't care. Brandon Williams, 6.7. Livramento, 6.8. It's just like suddenly the players didn't care. That's what it looks like. They did well for 30 minutes and then, bollocks to this. That was what it looked like. And it's really slow. It's like it doesn't look like there's any effort. Oh, finally. Finally, the worst player on the pitch gets the goal. So let's demand more. I don't care if they do get a nappy. Hi Malay, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? I was feeling okay, but suddenly we're back in this rubbish way of playing again. And I have no idea how to actually... And again, it's another team who are not a top 6 team. If it's a top 6 team, I have no worries. We'll beat them. But another team who are lower than us in the league, we just can't beat them. Even that shot didn't look like it had anything to it. It was just like a half-hearted little shot that didn't do anything. Great run, and then he just like, oh, well, I can't be bothered to shoot very hard. This is not the start I wanted, because we're not going to finish in the top 10 at this rate. I'm going to say I'm embarrassed. I was really embarrassed by that performance. It was woeful. 11th. And Tottenham next. Oh, God. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. Absolutely no idea. I guess I can't play this game anymore. I don't know how to play this game. I've had to actually accept. I don't know how to play this game anymore. And I've seen somebody else on his video say that as well. I just don't know how to play it anymore. Everything that we used to do just now doesn't work. Oh, what shall I play against Tottenham? Well, we're not going to dribble, that's for sure. I'm going to play the low block. I don't care. I can't play the way we have been. And we'll just play. We'll try something different. I don't actually care. The game can do what it wants to do. I don't care. I just, the game is depressing. Are you finding the game depressing, guys? I'm finding it really depressing. And that's not the idea of a computer game, surely. I used to, but now that I'm, like, I know when people were coming to these things, they wanted me to speed up. And so I couldn't do the deep dive that I wanted it to be. Club will finish in the top half. Not a chance. So I couldn't do... Oh, Christ, another injury. So I couldn't do what I actually wanted to do because I had to speed up and get the games done. So that was a bit messy halfway through the season, but I think people just have accepted it's better to just go faster rather than to do the deep dive. I just keep an eye on what the assistant is doing in training. If I don't like it, I'll change it. Amadozic, Asprilla, Nemecha. Yeah, let's go with that. But I'm not actually going to go into the low block. I'm going to go into the high press. Amadozic is still injured, though. I don't like that. Playing an injured player. Livramento, Pedrosa. Where is the... Oh, Deal Fry. That's the one I want. He's not fit, is he? Oh, God. What a horrid game. It's really weird. I was so excited about this game coming out, and now it's come out. It's destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. West Ham, I was like, whoa, that is a tough team to manage. If I actually manage to hold on to the dressing room, I'll have done really well. I think there are 9 players upset now. Yeah, I kind of, yeah, just leave it to the assistant. If I was playing my own save, I would be doing all those things. Everything in the game I'd be dealing with. But when you're doing YouTube, people want fast. They want you to get through games as fast as possible. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm not going to change the system. Ruiz for Torres, Torres for Isaiah Jones. Okay, let's do that. Whatever. Sometimes I think that the game has got so bizarre, it's actually easier to go on holiday. Because when I've been experimenting with things, the assistant manager seems to do really well. And yet, when I'm managing the games, it all goes pear-shaped. So sometimes I think it's best just go on holiday, let the assistant manager do it. Because certainly I was doing a tactic video the other day. And some of the games I played, and then some of the games that I let the assistant manager run on, because I didn't want to play against certain teams. I wanted to play against a style of team. And the assistant manager was doing way better than I was. So sometimes I think, just let him play. He's going to do a lot better than me. But probably you watch this. We'll go and beat Tottenham now. Watch this. We'll hammer Tottenham. I hope so, Andy. I said the other day, give me FM22 with these graphics and I'll be a very happy man. Because something is desperately wrong with it at the moment. Desperately wrong. Oh, gosh. Ah, come on. Let's get this game out of the way. I want to go positive. Yeah, we don't need to see that. So we are being pushed back. Now, sometimes the way to do this would be in the old FM, if you're being pushed back, would be to increase the passing distance. But there's the equalizer. And this is a game we should be losing. Leeds is a game we should be winning. And this is a game we should be losing. And we actually look like we are the better team at the moment. And so the game is like, it feels like it's upside down sometimes. Okay, Melia China. 4 a.m. in Singapore. I used to live in Indonesia and Vietnam, mate. Been to Singapore on visa runs many, many times. Have a good night and have a great day tomorrow, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. And it's really weird because we actually do look like we are the better team against Spurs. A game we should be being beaten quite comfortably. It's like the game is upside down. He's offside, my friend. Good goal, but offside. We are, of course, Middlesbrough, the offside team. It was a good goal, but he's offside. Oh, it's been awarded. I thought he was way offside. He looked miles offside to me. Who was keeping him on them? Can we zoom out? No, we can't zoom out. It was the left back keeping him on. The match has suddenly come to life, has he? Oof, what a good save. See, I do like the graphics. The graphics are great. But give me the FM22 match engine with these graphics, and then I'd be very, very happy. At the moment, we are just about edging it. We've created more than Spurs. You're doing well. Keep working hard till half time. We've created much more, but our shots on target ratio is not as good as Spurs. So it's probably going to end in a draw, is my guess. Unless we pick up our shots on target ratio. But here we have another chance. Aspria's in. What did I say? We will hammer Spurs. A game that we're supposed to be losing. And yet we can't beat Leeds. Is this going to be offside, though? Is that offside? Yeah, that one's offside. We are the offside team. That would have been game over. That would have been like, hey MP, how you doing, mate? That would have been game over, that would. But we got all the match momentum. At the moment, we don't have anything to worry about. We are forcing Spurs back. What's happened here, Ref? Oh, it's a free kick, is it? We don't score many of these. We ain't scoring that one either. Tired players. Ruiz is tired. Where is Ruiz playing? Oh, referee. Come on, let's get this third. Arezzo can come on. Come on, pop it in. Yes, it's now 3. Arezzo can come on. He wants him replaced with Isaiah Jones, not me. Isaiah Jones can come on for Torres, who's having a poor game. 3-1 against Spurs. Isn't that weird how we shouldn't be getting anywhere near Tottenham, and yet we are beating them quite easily. Go on, make it 4. No, it's going to be Spurs who score next. What is he? Is the DLP. Hackney is who I want for there. Nice tackle. Antonio's having a very good game. But he's very tired. And then Twan. Who have I got to come on here? Manquillo. I think we should be thinking about, because Spurs are coming back at us now, aren't they? We should be thinking about closing the game down now. But if I do that, will I just invite them on? Or should I just keep attacking them because it's worked up to now? Let's go to the opposition and ask the assistant to make some changes. How strange is that? We've actually got a result against Spurs. But we can't get a result against... We will go into the low block now. And... try and close the game down now. Oh, no, come on, don't be daft. It looks like it's going to be a 3-3 draw then, is it? Good tackle. Ah, thank you, FM. There's just seconds to go. Oh, he's missed it. Come on, ref. We're over time here. No, it's going to show us more highlights. Let's keep the excitement going. There's the goal. No. We've done it. We've beaten Tottenham. Which does not make any sense to me at all. Oh, boy. Hey, James. How you doing, mate? So we are now in the top 10. Having beaten Tottenham. But that game against Leeds was crucial. We could be up in about 8th or even 7th if we had beaten Leeds. Fulham next, and I've absolutely no idea how to approach that game. No idea. Who was that? Antonio. He did have a good game, actually. Antonio. But that's a game we should never have won, and it's the game before against Leeds we should have won. It's like, I'm good, James. How are you doing, mate? I was talking to Andy earlier about the state of the channel, though. Have we got a new set piece coach? Looks like we have. What happened to my old set piece coach? He was much better. Oh well. Yeah, I'm good, James, but the state of the channel isn't, which is kind of worrying. But we'll blast off. Fulham are actually a very, very good team by the look of it. Do they have pace? They are a very good team, Fulham. Good finishers, good off the ball, good crosses, good first touch. Passing is good, vision is good. Where did that come from for Fulham? Good pace. I think I need to play the low block here against Fulham. Asprilla always needs a rest. Always. Why is it that some players always need a rest? I mean, does that happen in real life? Can you think of any players who always need a rest? I suppose De Bruyne has a good long rest. From time. We got another injury now. Oh, for goodness sake. It's okay. He'll be fit by the time the game comes on. So we've gone down to 11th. What happened there then? Crystal Palace 1, Man United 1. Don't know what happened there. Don't know why we dropped down. What is the tactic? I'm just going with the 4-1-2-2-1 with the attacking style. But Fulham look like a good team to me. And if they start pushing us back, then I might change the passing length and go a bit more direct, try and get in behind them. So actually, where are they in the table? Where are Fulham? Huh? Where are? Can you see them? Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Wolves, Aston Villa, Man United, Leeds, West Ham, Arsenal. Spurs, Brighton, Brentford, Everton. Oh, this is FA Cup. They must be in the Championship. They're a Championship team, are they? That's why they're so good. Their report is for their own league. So we have to be taking the game to them. In fact, I'm going to go attacking and take the game to them. Yeah, I tried that, James. It doesn't seem to make any difference. And nothing seems to be making any difference, whatever I do. So I have tried that one, James. Also tried having the winger cutting in. It didn't seem to make any difference at all. And in fact, against Leeds, it looked really lethargic, looked really pathetic. We were lucky to get a 2-2 draw in the end. We started really well, and then suddenly they didn't look like they knew how to play football. Let's go with his suggestion. I'm quite happy to do that at the moment. I don't really want to be in the FA Cup, though. No, I haven't got a goalkeeper, have I? Because my goalkeeper was injured. Has he come back to fitness, has he? Yes, he has. I thought for a minute I didn't have a goalkeeper. I was going to be playing a youth player in there. I've been reading in forums about the number of players playing the game who've been saying that they've got goalkeepers out, both goalkeepers out with broken hands. It's like in vogue at the moment. Goalkeepers will get a broken hand at some point. I'm saying the forums are full of it. Why have both my goalkeepers got broken hands? Because that's the way they've coded it. Just to frustrate us. Well, I'm not sure because, like, when I've changed it back against Spurs, we've gone and beaten Spurs. I'm having real problems, James, with the game at the moment. I'm having real problems with the game at the moment because it doesn't make any sense to me. We can't beat a team like Leeds. Yeah, Arsenal, Spurs are absolutely no problem. I'm also having problems with player management, and I daren't offer a target to players because they just like throw it back at you violently, and blimey, they get upset. I've got 9 players in the West Ham team who are in revolt at the moment. I've had to sell 4 of them. I just have a problem with the game at the moment, James. Just doesn't, for me, is not working. And I've seen other people saying it as well on their YouTube channels. What is going on? I don't know how to play the game anymore. I've seen people saying it. So I don't know what is going on. So at the moment, I'm trying to learn from my assistant manager. Asprey tired again. Good Lord. We'll give Akbom a game. He's good for championship stuff. And then Asprey can come off. He doesn't need to be on there. Pedrosa can play. And maybe it's time to give my other fullback a game. Who is he? He's 19 years old. Thought he was like maybe a 16-year-old. We'll give Manquillo a game instead. Let's just mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I've been working on a new tactic today. I've got 2 ideas in mind where I just need to test them out now, and then it'll be a brand new tactic, a brand new style. I actually don't mind if we lose to Fulham. I want to be out of the FA Cup. There's no point in being in the FA Cup. Yeah, I know. Like, they'll accept a 7. I've had one accept a 7. But they won't accept a 7.2. Absolutely agree with you. I mean, I'm having players. I've got one player in the West Ham save who's unhappy twice. I think he'll be suicidal if he gets another unhappy. And of course it's going to be Fulham who win this game, because we can beat Arsenal and Spurs and City, but we can't beat teams like Fulham. No way. That's why I'm having real problems with this game. We've just thumped Spurs, and now we can't beat Fulham from the Championship. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense. I'm going to go attacking. What the heck? I guess just like the most bonkers game. This isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable against Fulham. But maybe that bollocking will be what the game needs to just turn it in my favour. No, it's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. Come on, Fulham, put us away. And look how tired they are. And we still can't beat them. Look at it. They're so tired. Oh, there's the injury. Thank you very much. Now we'll put a razor up there. That should be, he should be in the middle, not on the left. Let's berate them. It's just like, I don't know why. I'm just like, it's a good run, but it, surely not. Surely not. You're having, it's Fulham's day, isn't it? Maybe the bollocking I gave them was, found a glitch where sometimes players would get randomly upset. Yeah, I know, I've got somebody who was upset about a team talk that happened in September, and I'm now in the January transfer window. And I'm like, what is that about? Why? The whole thing is nonsense at the moment. So like I said, give me FM22 with the new graphics and I'll be very happy. The way it is at the moment, it's an absolute disaster. Antonio needs a rest. We can bring on Pico. He hasn't had a game for a while. Look at these two. Esposito needs to come off them. Hackney can come in here. Swap those around. Dreadful. 6.6. Oh, they're not playing bad in defence. And I've had to sell 4 of the West Ham players. It's like really weird. Twanzebe can come in here. Is that a substitution? Yeah. Yeah, I've sold 4 West Ham players because they just got so upset that I couldn't have them there anymore. In fact, tomorrow's video I've entitled Welcome Back to Hospital Manager and Psychiatric Evaluation Manager. It's just like 2-0. Finally put them to bed. I mean, I think you have to have a master's degree in psychology to deal with the players in FM24. Torres can come off now. You have done your bit. I don't think I've got any more subs left, have I? Oh, is this so we'll get to the semi-final of the cup. Is what the game is doing, is it giving us the FA Cup this season? Is that what it's doing? I wonder. We'll have to see who's left in it. Let's go around the grounds. Swansea, Blackburn. Is the game giving us the FA Cup? Keep going, boys. Keep going. Let's get the 3rd. Let's not let them off. I've also noticed that the number of shots per game is down. The number of shots per game is much lower than what it was previously. I mean, they're creating loads of chances. This tactic has always created loads of chances. They're just not putting them away. But today they're putting them away. Against Tottenham, they scored a lot. But against Leeds, they looked like a bunch of bananas. That was actually an own goal, wasn't it? So, yeah, who is that? So, interesting who's left in the cup. Nice work, everyone. Yeah, I think so. I agree with you on that, James. The absolutely, Andy. But yeah, I agree with you, James, that the shots per game is much more realistic. It's hugely reduced. There's no longer like 20, 25. Getting 10s and 12s now, which is much better. You reckon, Keith? It used to be you could never get enough. Ooh, that'd be good if we can draw Swansea in the semi-final. But now I'm thinking, yeah, maybe you need to maybe you need to limit yourself 2 to 5 weeks. Oh my good God. Torres played well. When's our next game? Friday. Oh, there's an international break, is there? So what do you think, Keith? What do you think of FM24? I'm still hung on this one. I have no idea what to think about it. I think I'm losing to too many weak teams and beating too many strong teams. And that possibly is my management, because maybe my tactics are old now. And I've got to get a bit more fluid. Oh, Nemecha happy. So he's previously expressed doubts about my tactical decisions. Following an improved run of form, he's happy to stay. At the end of the day, it's for you to put the ball in the net, son. Who are we going to get in the semi-final? Who are we going to get? Man City, Middlesbrough, Newcastle or Swansea? Who's it going to be? It is Swansea, so that's what the game is doing. It wants us in the final this year. Manchester City or Newcastle. Ah, boy. I didn't think of that. That's what the game was doing. It wants us in the final. Where's Swansea? Championship team? Yeah. Let's have a look at the table. 15th in the championship semi-final of the cup. Potential issue with who? I don't even know him. I'm not going to get involved with any nonsense with him. He wants to discuss terms. I'm not even going to talk to him. I very much doubt that we're going to have a team leader meeting over him. At least I hope not. Another injury. Manquillo now for 2 months. That's 2 injuries in 2 days. I started out in the West Ham save with a squad of 33 players. I counted them up today. I've now got 25 or 26 left. Because all of them who got upset, I've had to sell. That's hard. I don't. What's your squad? What is your squad size, boys? What do you think is the right squad size? I used to think 25 was good, but now I'm thinking I need a bigger boat. I need a bigger squad because of the injuries. Oh, we got another one. That's 3 in 4 days. 5 weeks again. So if you've got a small squad, you're not going to cope with this. dear boy. As somebody told me the other day in the comments that it's the that everything in FM is absolutely spot on. The number of injuries is absolutely right. I'm not seeing it. The number of unhappy players is correct. I'm not seeing it, I'm afraid. Yeah, and cuff them around the ears. Absolutely. I don't need to worry about signing players because we're only here short term. And in terms of the live stream, which of course I want to continue despite all the problems with the channel, what do you think, guys? What club do you want, guys? What should I do? A foreign club, or do you want another British club? I mean, you guys have to turn up and watch it. No, I do not want. We'll discuss the new contract. I'm not going to give you a new contract. Maybe, I'm not going to back down. Fair enough. He's okay. He's just like a young kid who was putting his weight around there. So that's bonkers. Sign of the times, players revolt. We don't really need to worry about. What I need to worry about is actually picking up some results here. West Brom is another one. We need the 3 points. I don't need to worry about this stuff. We can delay all those. 31 in the first team squad, but I'm trying to streamline it. Yeah, I'm starting to think, Andy, that 32, 33 is about right for a squad now. Got to up it this year. 25, you're kind of left with, like, I think Middlesbrough is 25. If we have a look at Middlesbrough now, I mean, look at all these. You haven't got a bench. You haven't got a bench now that's fit. I haven't got a team that's fit by looking at that. I better go and have a look at that. Who is fit? He's suspended, Brandon Williams, so he's got to go out. Spree needs a rest again. No, I'm not doing it anymore. He's injured. He's injured. Needs a rest. I'm not doing this needs a rest business anymore. He's just had a rest. Manquillo's injured. So Charles Pickle can have a game. Ruiz is injured. Esposito can come in as the DLP. I need a left back. Struggling for a left back here. Pedrosa. Oh, we'll have to play Promise Thompson on the bench. Or not as my left winger. On the bench. And Arezzo can play as the left winger. Oh no, Arezzo's got to play up top because Nemecha is injured. It should be in the middle. Asprilla is not having a rest. Ruiz is injured. Elionessi will have to come on the bench. Hackney, Thompson, Akpom. Isaiah Jones can play on the left. I'm running out of players here. Liam Roberts can go onto the bench. Antonio can go on the bench. I have to win against West Brom. An interesting little thing that came up. You have these emails, and in the West Ham save, what came up was worst performing defending team analysis, and it was Manchester City who were the worst performing team. I thought that's a bit strange, but I don't know. In real life, they don't keep many clean sheets, do they? So I guess it's probably not that far from the mark. Overall, the supporters are pleased. The dressing room are not too happy. Andy, you just started playing the game, did you? Yeah, I've thought about that, because if we look at the squad, Andy, we have where is he? We have Brandon Williams, and I'd already thought of this, so you could have Brandon Pickle. It's almost the same. It's like a Brandon Pickle. It's nearly the same. Brandon Williams and Pickle. I mean, we could think about what other kind of pickle is there. If I could find a player called Onion, we could have a pickle onion. Pickle is such a good name. What other kind of pickle is there? But they could have, if we can find a player called Lily, it could be Pickle Lily. Oh boy. Right, if we get 3 points here today, we can jump up into the top 10. And that means, West Brom. Where are West Brom? Right down the bottom. I am not filled with enthusiasm about... I'm going to go attacking. And West Brom we should be beating West Brom. I don't know if I want to dribble less at the beginning. But it's like another game that we won't win, despite the fact that we should be beating them. Okay, that's a stronger team. Woodbine could become a really quality player. Yeah, I thought about him. Ruiz, no, we're not going to praise him. He's injured now. So, are we going to beat a team finally at the bottom of the league? The fact that we're out of Europe means that we should be fit. I think that will do it. We are going to attack them. We are all fit. Should be a win. But it won't be. Who's upset? Arezo. Just get on with it, man. Do your job. You get paid a lot of money. Go out and do your job. Players whinging. So, watch this being a defeat now. Absolutely guaranteed 100%. You think 1-1, James? Yeah, I think it'll be a defeat because they're in 18th. We can't get any points against teams in 18th, 19th and 20th. I don't know whether it's because the team just switch off and think it's really easy, like what happened against Leeds. Oh, we're ahead though. But the same happened against Leeds, and then suddenly by half-time we were 2-1 down. So I'm not celebrating yet, but this will be an all-time first. If we can beat a team in the bottom three, I think that'll be the first time in FM24. I'll get one of those little stickers coming up. An award. Yeah, you've beaten a team in the bottom three. I think, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that little sticker. I did have a really strange sticker the other day. I had a very strange sticker that popped up in the corner. I wish I could remember what it was. But I thought, what is that about? Come on, let's murder West Brom. Let's jump into the top 10. That's where we should be. With the team I've put together. I think I'm just also thinking that is the game saying this is all about Europe. Once we're out of Europe, we're getting results again. Is that what the game is doing? It's the same with West Ham. West Ham's results are good now. We're out of Europe. Is that what's going on? Because now this should not be happening. We should be being beaten here, but we're actually dominating the game. Oh, almost 3-0. Almost. But the game is not over yet, that's for sure. See, in the notice, the number of efforts are much lower than it previously was. Much lower. Which is good. It's far more realistic. Teams weren't having 38 shots or 48 shots in a game. This is much more realistic. Come on, make it 3. Take all the pressure off. Then I can go and rest some boys. There's nothing in this West Brom team, is there? "3-0, finally." And see, Asprilla did not need a rest. 3-0. See, this is weird. My first time ever beating a team in the bottom 3. And sometimes it looks like the tactic is as good as it ever was. It creates lots of space down the right. And sometimes it looks like it's the worst tactic ever designed. But it does create tons of space on the right-hand side. And it should start left. When they're playing this well, it starts left. And then there's a switch, usually through the DLP. And then there's a ton of space on the right-hand side. And that's exactly what's happening. There'll be a switch soon. It'll go over there. Here it comes. And now we've got tons. We've got a 3-on-2 on the right. That's how it works. And now it's 4-0. That's how this tactic works. It all starts down the left. There's a switch over to the right where we've got a 3-on-2. And when it's working well, it's absolutely brilliant. There's the switch. If I stop it there, we've got a 3-on-2 there. The correct pass now. He's on his own. He's absolutely screwed. So the tactic still works. And that's why I always liked this, and that's why I called it the Unstoppable, because nobody could defend against it. When you've got players who are really good, No team can defend against it. And that's why we won all those clean sweeps of trophies with Benfica and with Norwich. Because you can see it out here again. If we stop it there, you can see it out there. We've got a 3-on-1. And if they switch it, there it is. We've got a 3-on-1 out wide on the right again. Unfortunately, it took too much time over that one. Oh, it's another chance though. That is that's how this tactic should work. And when it's playing well, you'll see that it always starts down the left-hand side. All these moves start down the left. "4-0 at half-time. I think I need to make some substitutions at half-time. Asprilla can come off for a start. Who's Porritt? Do I know him? He looks a bit tasty, that boy. They'll give him a game instead of Asprilla. Never heard of him, but he looks a bit tasty. Who's David Jackson? Marcus Antonio could probably have a rest. Hackney can come on. Just have a rest, boys. He looks decent, Torrit, for a young kid. Nobody's playing badly. Everybody's playing fairly decently. Oh, there's the token consolation goal. Bring on a second keeper. They're always going to get a consolation. What is my keeper doing? Yeah, okay. Come on, let's keep attacking. You're better than this team. Except now they're not playing very well. West Brom have got the match momentum at the moment. Where are they? We're up to 9th. Up to 9th. That's pretty good, actually. I would have settled for 9th. Let's make some subbies. Okay, look at these complacent. Hayden Hackney 6.5. Porritt 6.5. Esposito probably needs a break. No, actually, fullbacks need a break, don't they? Twanzebe. Let's bring Jackson on, give him a game. And one more. Pickle. Let's give these young boys a game. "4-1 by the end of it. Not a bad result. Whoop, 4-2. We got to get Amadozic back in the team, but he's tired all the time. "Oh, boss, I need a rest again this week." Got to get him back in the team. Esprit is the same. "Oh, I'm tired." They're actually only playing one game a week at the moment. So I don't know why they're tired. Oh, I say, who was that? That was Porritt. I say, he could be a star of the future, that boy. What a little curling effort that was. What a super strike. Involved in the build-up as well. Nice pass outside. Composed. Oh, what a strike that was. What a strike. Always rated that boy Porritt. Never heard of him before, but where's he come from? 5-1. Nice work. And that's the first time we've beaten a team 18th, 19th or 20th. And we are actually now up to 9th. This will be a really good effort from this Middlesbrough team. It is the Premier League, I suppose. It's not some Mickey Mouse league. This is the Premier League. So it's a pretty good effort. Especially as they were in the Champions League. And they're probably going to make it to the FA Cup final. So I would say it's a pretty good effort. Actually, not a bad effort at all. Twanzebe, you need to get your act together, sunshine. Arezzo as well. He's not going to be too happy. Oh, he's all right this time. And Liam Roberts. Very disappointed. Very disappointed with your training. Asprilla wants a rest again. He played for 45 minutes. He's played for 45 minutes in 3 weeks. Why does he need a rest? You were superb. Porritt scores. I'm going to actually drop him a bit of praise as well. It was a superb strike. When's the next game? Next game is a week's time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've played today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. We'll do one more. This Liverpool away. I think that's where our good run comes to an end. We've actually gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games unbeaten. You reckon centre backs get poor ratings? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of that then. Where's the ratings here? 6.8 and a 7 for Soleil. It's a game like 3-2 against Tottenham. 7.1, 6.8. They're not doing that bad. Let's have a look at this. 2-2 against Leeds. 7.27 for my centre-backs. Overall rating for them. Fry is on a 7.04. Soleil is 6.98. That's not bad. Amadozic 6.92. That's not that bad. Twanzebe 6.78 is bad, but he's not playing as a centre back. Who's the other one? So I'm not seeing it. Two of them have done really well. But it's definitely something I could keep an eye on. I know you guys, like Andy's come up with a couple of things that he spotted that have been absolutely spot on. And one of the things that I'm starting to notice as well is the amount of times VAR happens for me but doesn't happen for the opposition. It's very rare to see the opposition have a VAR. Very, very rare for that to happen. So it's quite interesting. There's a number of things. Hey, Geordie, away the lads. It's not, unfortunately, though, it's not Newcastle. It's only Middlesbrough. But we are doing a good job for the northeast here. We are in 9th, despite all the woes that we have had. We're still in 9th, which is not bad. And maybe the game has also made the Premier League harder. And that's probably not a bad thing. I haven't played outside of the Premier League yet. So they might just have made the Premier League harder. Because it is a hard league in real life. It's a very tough league. And teams like Middlesbrough and Norwich don't just jump in the Premier League and start climbing up. It's a tough, tough league. So maybe they did make it harder. Carabao Cup is... Oh yeah, of course it's Carabao Cup this week, isn't it? Not European football. I will watch the highlights later. Jeez, away the lads. Come on. Everton 1, Brighton 1. If we can do Liverpool, that would be absolutely fabulous. I don't hold out much hope, though. But where are we? We need to check the league. Need to just check where we are in the league, because who's playing who? So if we lose, yeah, we could drop down to 11th. But it depends on the other fixtures. So Leeds are playing Manchester City, so we'd be all right there. Arsenal not playing. Then they are playing Newcastle. Tough game for Arsenal. Newcastle playing Arsenal. Tough games for those two. So I'd like that to be a draw. And then we can happily lose against Liverpool. Oh, the other thing is... this skin is... What is this one? This Work the Spaces skin. I'll go along with that. The other thing, Klopp credits me, does he? Oh, I've changed my name for the new saves. I'm actually going to be Phil Oldman now. So we're going to have a new name, Phil Oldman. This kind of works that for me. I'm going to be a lot younger as well. Starting the game at 44 years old or something. That could be a lot younger. And we still haven't come up with an idea, guys, for the live stream. What club should I do for the live stream? Foreign or domestic for a start? What do you think? What do you think, guys? A foreign club or a domestic club? I mean, are you getting a bit fed up of seeing the Premier League all the time? Would you like to go to a different country, try somewhere different? The main save is going to be somewhere different. That's called rocking around the globe. So, I'm going somewhere really strange to begin that. And then we don't want to hit early crosses. Not against that Liverpool defence. Oh boy. Let's have a look at these boys. Tight mark him, I think. It was Musala, wasn't it? Yeah, tight mark him. He's very, very creative. Declan Rice. Salah should be on his weaker foot. He has a weak right foot. Nunez. Liverpool are tired, actually. The skin. Oh boy, where did I get it from? If you go to I think it's FM Scout. They've got all the latest skins. I'm not going to keep this one. This is just a temporary skin that I'm using. It doesn't give me in game. It doesn't give me the league table on the front page, and I need that. So once I think it's the Tata skin comes out, I'll probably switch to that one. So we could do Sunderland, Union Berlin, or Wrexham. Claret's fan is saying Hertha Berlin. For the save. Hertha Berlin. Well, we could do we could do Berlin, one of the Berlin clubs for the live stream, couldn't we? That at least get us out of the Premier League for a change. Hamburg, these are German club. These are good suggestions. Oh, what about a Japanese club? Let's go Japanese. Well, everybody has to bring sushi every time. Amadozic is back in the team. I don't know. I just feel like Hamburg, Vissel Kobe. I just feel like getting out of the Premier League, maybe going to somewhere like Croatia or even somewhere, maybe even America, because that's quite tough apparently. South American leagues, Australia. Yeah, just thinking about that. Australia, Andy. Dinamo Zagreb, all good suggestions. Melbourne City. That's like all good adventures. I'm just wondering. I'm thinking, let's go and play Liverpool. We need to get this out of the way. We need to lose this game so that we see where we finish this episode. The pundits might not believe in us, but I believe in you boys. I'm going to lie to them today. I believe in you. So Liverpool have kicked us off. If we pull this off, this will be one of my greatest victories. Passing it around quite nice. But that was pretty poor. But then that was poor by Liverpool as well. We need to put pressure on them because they are tired. This would be like the most bizarre thing completely. But it often happens. We often take the lead against Liverpool and then they go on to win 4-1. It often happens, but they are very tired. Have they been playing in Europe, I wonder? Which is why they're so tired. They are. They're not fit. They're not 100% fit. We are absolutely taking them apart at the moment. There's that right-hand side again. 2-0. Oh, my Lord. Offside, was he? Offside. When that tactic is working, that right-hand side is like feeding time at the zoo. And we are actually taking them apart. Is that 3 from 3? Whoops, a slip. Didn't he play for Liverpool, Ferran Torres? Was that the correct Torres? Did he play for Liverpool at one stage, or was it a different Torres? Might be a different Torres. Antonio suddenly started playing... Oh, okay, commentator's curse. He suddenly started skipping through that midfield as the DLP, hasn't he? Just like... I noticed that in some of the other... Oh, God. Passing let us down there, didn't it? Good save, though. Good save. Yeah, I mean, I should berate the team because, come on, these are nobody. This is like absolute rubbish team we're playing. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, give me FM22 back with these graphics and I'll be a very, very happy man. Even FM23 to a certain extent, but take some of the nonsense out of FM23. But give me FM22 plus these graphics. This would be a great game. Liverpool coming back into it, but nice interception. Well done, boys. We just don't want to be giving the ball away. We want to keep the ball, which we're not doing at the moment. So maybe I need to slow the tempo down. Maybe we're playing just at a little bit too much of a frantic pace. Oh, Liverpool's finishing is chronic though. Should I do anything? Should I do anything? Are they pushing us back? Not really. We could do with being a bit higher up the pitch. Oh, that was close. But we genuinely look like we're giving them a game. And they are very tired. You're doing well. Keep working hard. The Razor's not doing great. Let's go and see what... Jota. We'll hard tackle Jota now. Hard tackle Timber. And close Durian Timber down. He's very tired. Ferran played for City, that's right, yeah. That's absolutely right, Clarets fan. He did. It wasn't Liverpool. He went on to... He played for somebody in Spain then. He moved to Spain, didn't he, after that? I think that we need to defend a little better against Liverpool. Oh, and I'm thinking, let's get the line a little deeper. I'm thinking, possession-wise, keep the ball. And let's go, just, that's a gamble. Yeah, Valencia, and then Barca. Yeah, there was there another Torres who played for Liverpool? Fernando Torres, possibly, played for Liverpool. If we put the line deeper and slow everything down, maybe we can hold on to this. Penalty? Oh, my Lord. Time to make some subs, I think. Fernando Torres, yeah, that's right. Come on, boys, you got this. It's only Liverpool. What are you worried about? Time to make some subbies. Ruiz is very tired. Arezzo is playing up front. Oh, of course, Nemetra is injured, isn't he? So that would need to be Isaiah Jones then. Coming on here. Torres is okay and playing well. Esposito's not playing very well. So Hackney can come in here. Then Marcus Antonio isn't playing very well either. So Bohinen. Oh, the old partnership, Bohinen and Hackney. I haven't seen them together for a while. And we'll do one more. I actually don't have anybody who's particularly tired. Yeah, that's why we've got Hackney in there. Is much more defensively minded. But you've got to still fancy Liverpool. Oh, I need to go and have a look at their opposition instructions, don't I? Before it's too late. But it's probably too late already. Just want to try and stop those through balls, which seems to be working. No, it isn't. Oh, they've hit the post. Is it going to be our day? Is it going to be our day? Remember that Liverpool do make lots of... so right foot. Do make lots of subs towards the end of the game sometimes. So right foot. Gakpo is a danger, isn't he? We'll tight mark him left foot. And then Fabinho. Just want to close him down. And left foot. Oh, come on, boys. We got this. It's only Liverpool. Where are we in the table now? If we win this one, we'll have gone up to 8th. That would be absolutely nuts. But, hey-ho, a draw will be good. Just don't let them win. Come on, you got him. It's Salah. He's tired. Oh, there's the... I knew it. I knew they'd get back in the game. 5 minutes left. But a draw will be good. Brandon Williams is very tired now. But I don't... Pedrosa can come on. That was not very good. I thought we were going to sneak that against... We'll still be up in 8th. No, we'll be up in... 9th, is it? 9th. But it's coming to a close. 1-1 away at Liverpool. We'll take that. We'll take that. Nobody gave you a chance, boys. Yeah, I mean, another game, James, we should never be winning. But we are in 9th now. That can't be bad. And this episode has been a good episode. Been a very good episode. We do have fixtures coming up thick and fast though. What happened to there? So we have one on Wednesday. So these guys need a rest. Now that we're out of Europe, things are going a lot better. So maybe what we got to be thinking about is that this is all to do with Europe. So all those crazy, silly results we were having are to do with Europe. And now that we're out of Europe, we're actually playing really well and getting really good results against teams. In all fairness, against teams we should not be getting results against. And today, like this draw against Everton, that was last time, wasn't it? Leeds, that didn't make any sense, that result. But after that, Tottenham, Fulham, West Brom, and now a very good result against Liverpool. So I'd say that's a pretty good episode. I'd say that was pretty good. So we have next time, we've got to, hopefully we can play through all of them next time. What day is it today? Tuesday. So on Thursday, maybe we can get through all of them. And we'll see what happens as we finish the season. Dynamics, not bad. There's only 2 unhappy players, but they have been... I mean, he's against Real Madrid. He is whinging about a team talk that happened against Real Madrid. And where was that? Where was Real Madrid? Like, way back when. Like, it was start of the year somewhere, wasn't it? Where's Real Madrid? We played him in the group phase of the Champions League. Ah, there it is. So he's been since the 20th of January, and it is now the 15th of April, 3 months. He's been sitting on that. Like, that was a terrible team talk. Come on. Forgiveness, okay? Arezzo, you know, a little bit of forgiveness, spread the love. Come on. And that's quite bizarre, actually. But there we go. We've done really well this episode, I think. It's a shame we didn't beat Liverpool. We should have beaten Liverpool there. Just wasn't to be. Is that what it was? Yeah, that's my screen. Much easier to read. So it's a shame, but never mind. But we'll be back on Thursday, hopefully to finish this up. I might start around about 7:45 because we've got an extra game. And if we get to the cup final, we've got an extra couple of games. We should beat Swansea and then get to the FA Cup final. That would be quite cool. So thanks for coming, guys. Once again, always a pleasure. Do love the interaction with you. Got some good ideas for the live stream for next time once the real game drops. So, and it'll be nice to get out of the Premier League for a change and go somewhere else. And we'll see you all on Thursday. Have a great night. Have a good day tomorrow. Stay safe. And to all the others, Claret's fan, James, Geordie, to all the others who've been part of the chat in here tonight. Be safe. Have a good night. And we'll see you on Thursday.